What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again, and the biggest news of NASCAR Diecast collectors, well, kind of just got leaked. So what I'm going to do here, fellas, is I'm going to give y'all a full 1-minute spoiler alert and a warning, so we don't spoil anybody's advent calendars. And if you don't believe me, I'm actually setting a timer right now on my phone. I'm going to give y'all a full minute, so in case you don't want to see what's in the advent calendar, you have more than enough time to click off the video and go check out some other content on the channel. Basically, we're going to be, talking about what is in the 2025 advent calendar. It literally just dropped. Basically, I'm going to give you like a minute to, you could click off of the video if you'd like, but we're going to be talking about all the cars, so hopefully no one will be upset. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I do understand there is people out there that want to see what's in this wave, and I'm too geeked up to talk about it. Literally, I was reviewing some other NASCAR diecasts because, I'm trying to get content for the channel, and then, boom, oh, it's already out, so I'm like, oh boy, time to do a video. I am so excited about it, man. So yeah, you got like 20 more seconds, but yeah, if you want to stay tuned, we'll be talking about the diecast. Don't get mad at me, please. I'm giving you literally a minute. Like, I literally just, you could probably hear it on the mic, the little alarm thing. So, there we go. 1 minute. We're going to start talking about the NASCAR advent calendar. We're going to be, showing them on screen. So, this is your last moment to click off if you don't want to see it. It is not my fault. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So, the first diecast in the 2025 advent calendar line we'll be talking about here. Check this one out. Again, don't get mad at me. So now that everybody who doesn't want to see the advent calendar and doesn't want to be spoiled has, went to another video or something, we can talk about these cars. So the first one's going to be Ross Chastain with the 2025 Choice Privileges Chevrolet. Pretty sure this diecast was DMP'd many months ago. I don't even really remember it being offered, so I'm not even sure if it was. But regardless, probably one of the most surprising diecasts we have seen in the NASCAR off the advent calendar line. This is the third year of it, so kind of cool that they actually added this car. As a Ross Chastain fan, I like to see more alternates from Trackout, so that's going to be a cool car right there. Check this one out here. Justin Allgaier and the what is this? The Branded Agriculture Peach Chevrolet. And also, shout out to Backwoods Diecast on Instagram for the images. I mean, these are not my pictures or whatever, but shout out to him on Instagram. And if the color of the background, we're going a little bit of a Christmas theme, so we got the green in the back, and we're wearing the red. So it's advent calendar, a little bit early holiday spirit, if you will. But that is a fantastic paint scheme. If you remember, in 2025, Justin Allgaier ran a lot of different alternates for Branded Agriculture. Had like, oh my goodness, like on the side, he had like cherries. You had obviously peaches on this car. So just a bunch of, different fruits or whatever, farming, depending where they were racing. Maybe that's something that's very common in that region. That is so cool that diecast is getting made. I love to see that. How about this one? A RFK exclusive for Roush. This is the Thomas Kroger Chris Buescher number 17 car. No expectations of this car getting made. Massive W. You love to see it. And again, if you're at this point in the video, and don't be mad at me, please. I don't want no one to get spoiled. That's why I'm going to put on the thumbnail. I'm going to try to put spoiler alert, right? I'll put in the title caption, spoiler alert. I'm going to probably put some text on the front of the video during that first minute warning, if you will, so no one gets spoiled and hopefully no one is upset at me. Again, it's the internet in 2025. There's going to be probably hundreds of people posting this thing all over social media, so it's not my fault. Anyways, fantastic diecast, by the way. It's got like bagels or something on the side. This is a cool, whimsical paint scheme. I love to see it. And then this one right here, Chase Elliott with the Universe car. Now, there's 3 diecasts we already knew, and everybody knew because it's on the box artwork. If it's on the box artwork, it's in, well, you guessed it, the box. So the Chase Elliott Universe car, I actually did a diecast review on this one if you want to check it out. If I remember, I'll put it in the description down below. It's actually a really cool looking paint scheme. I highly recommend checking it out. And this one is available in the NASCAR Advent Calendar line. So if you're, maybe you missed out on it, you're able to pick it up in this Advent Calendar. If you're curious, yes, the Advent Calendar is available right now at Circle B Diecast. I actually already ordered mine. It's on the way. So go ahead and get yours. I have no idea how many they're making of it. Pick it up while you can. I'm just saying, with some of the diecast in this advent calendar, man, oh, it is going to be, it's amazing. I'm telling you, this one might be my favorite one out of all three releases, honestly. How about this one? The first ever Harrison Burton Xfinity diecast produced. This is the Dead on Tools Ford Mustang. Now, he's been in the Xfinity series, even won multiple races, but they never made a 164 with his tenure at Joe Gibbs Racing. So, with them getting it at AM Racing, this is awesome. Again, on the box artwork, so everybody knew this one's going to get made, but just seeing it in a die-cast form is really, really cool. And shout out to NASCAR Xfinity collectors. There has been so many unique number Xfinity die-casts made the last 2 years, being 2025 and then 2024. After you count them all up, I think it's like 15 to 20 different unique numbers that have been produced the last 2 years alone. So if you were to add 2022 or 2021 or whatever, you could have a pretty large diecast field if you do diecast stop motion. So kind of reminiscent of the mid to early 2010s when they would make a lot of Xfinity diecasts. Love to see it. The next one here is probably the bombshell, so to speak, of this entire diecast advent calendar set, which I treat it more or less like a NASCAR Authentics bonus wave, not necessarily a holiday event. I'm like, it's another bonus wave, right? It reminds me back in 2019 where you would get like 10 diecasts that were all exclusive for wave 11 and it would drop right before Christmas. So I think this is kind of that the 2020s, if you will, adaptation of that. Corey Heim finally gets a truck diecast made. This is only his second truck diecast ever produced in the 164 scale. The cat has already set every single season record you could imagine just about. He's only had one diecast produced prior to this, and that was his first ever career win in 2022 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The fact that it took him this long to get a diecast made is mind-boggling, but well-deserved. At least they finally got it made. The Safelite Toyota Tundra. As a Truck Series diecast collector, gotta have it, man. Gotta have it. And when I look at these diecasts, I'm glad I already ordered this. I'm just saying, you go to Circle B right now, pick them up while you can. You can use the promo code if you like. You don't have to. If you want to pay more in shipping, you don't have to use it. Wait, but if you want to, go ahead. I have no idea how many they're making of this diecast set. But I tell you what, this Corey Heim truck, with it being such a record-breaking season, this diecast, I feel like, is going to be one of the most sought-after Corey Heim 164s probably ever produced, especially with it being via the Advent Calendar line. Kind of a higher entry, if you will, to getting this diecast because you have to buy the whole set. So take that for what you will, man. But that diecast alone might make this set just worth it because of how many people are a fan of Corey Heim. Next one here, we saw this on the box artwork, and again, I'm a massive fan of truck diecast. How about this? Ben Rhodes with the Campers in RV Ford F-150. They made this diecast, but it was a Charlotte raced win. Finally, we get a clean version of this diecast. I've been wanting a clean version of it. I do think the paint scheme's a little bit different, but hey, it's close enough for me. Fantastic choice of paint scheme. It's just a good, normal truck diecast. Love to see it, man. We don't get nowhere near as much truck diecast produced nowadays. Super cool to see that one, man. Ben Rhodes, Thor Sport truck, awesome. How about this one? This one's probably the most shocking one out of all the diecasts in this wave. I had kind of a hunch they would make maybe a Taylor Gray Xfinity Supra. I don't know why, but I just kind of had a hunch for that. But a William Sawalich number 18 Supra, I did not expect this one. This is awesome. You can tell I'm getting geeked up over this stuff, man. This was DMP'd months ago. A lot of people were not happy about it, as most cancellations, right? And again, that was before the new MOQ. Nowadays, it should be a lot easier. And I'm already seeing, fruit being bared because of the new MOQ being 1,500 instead of 2,500. We're going to see a lot less cancellations, I think, moving forward. But this one was saved via the Advent Calendar line, a unique super diecast. We don't get many of these produced. Joe Gibbs Racing, it's a full-time entry as well. Awesome stuff. You'll love to see it. That one right there is going to be such an awesome diecast to have in your collection. The Sound Gear Toyota Supra. And how about this one here? Todd Gillen in the number 34 Loves Ford Mustang. You'll love to see it. Pun intended. Wow, I did not expect this one to get made either. Fantastic looking diecast. It does appear these are on the EL mold also. I was kind of curious whether they're going to do the GL mold or the EL mold because it is considered still NASCAR Authentics. But I believe all the Cup cars in this are the EL mold. You could usually tell by the tire print. The GL molds have a little bit higher quality print, but regardless, fantastic to see this diecast getting made. It's such an iconic paint scheme. It needs to be made every year, and really cool to see. Now, that might be the first Todd Gilliland diecast produced for 2025. This one right here is the one race to win diecast of this entire advent calendar. I kind of forgot this one got DMP'd. I was like, you know what? It's probably going to go to the winner circle line. It's part of that 3 race wins in a row for Christopher Bell, the Phoenix Racers race to win Toyota Camry from 2025. This is exclusive, apparently, to this NASCAR Advent calendar. It even has the red Goodyear tires. If you remember, they had like an option tire or something during that event. It was actually a pretty good Phoenix race, considering, you know, it's Phoenix. But I digress. Has the confetti on it. Notice the windshield print. The other cars in this wave don't have the windshield print. So they made sure, hey, even though it's a NASCAR Authentics car, we're going to at least make sure it gets the winner circle standard and give it that windshield print, which has the confetti on it. Awesome to see. The Atlanta and COTA wins are getting made in the Gold Series for Christopher Bell. This was part of 3 straight wins in a row. Really cool to see. And if you're a Christopher Bell fan, you better get it for this one, because good luck trying to find his, Roval race to win. That was a NASCAR Advent Calendar exclusive. Good luck trying to find that one. And especially with this being that 3 race wins in a row, it would make a really cool collection piece, especially if you have the 124s to go alongside with it. This one right here is one of the diecasts that has already been produced, like the Chase Elliott one. I've actually done a diecast review on this one. You can check it out. If I remember, I'll put it in the description down below. This is the 1988 Dale Earnhardt reveal car. So, we're revealing the brand new paint scheme for Earnhardt back in 1988 with Richard Childress Racing. It's officially called the RCR reveal car, but that's basically what it was. They were revealing the brand new look with the Goodwrench livery, transitioning from the Wrangler car to the Goodyear Goodwrench livery. And this is a really awesome diecast. Highly recommend picking it up if you don't even get it in the Advent calendar line. They have it individually, just like the Chase Elliott one. Really cool to see an Earnhardt car in there. It would have kind of been nice to see maybe, I don't know, a special finish of the 1998 Daytona win. That would have been kind of cool. Like, I don't know if they could do like a pearlescent or something, or like a metallic black paint job. I don't know, something crazy. That would have been kind of interesting, but I think this is a good choice, though. It's kind of cool, you know. Dale Earnhardt diecast being made in the Advent calendar line. I like that. And speaking of which, well, we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. in a unique liquid color or metallic green color. I don't know what the official buzzword is for it. It looks like a metallic green, late model Sundrop Chevrolet. I believe this is the first late model diecast to be produced in the Advent calendar line. It's Dale Jr., so it's a massive W. But this one is unique. So this is the only way you can get this, you know, paint variant of this diecast. There's a lot of Dale Jr. collectors that are going to be wanting it just for this. So again, if you need any more reason to pick up the Advent calendar line, there's just another good one right there. The Sundrop late model with that beautiful metallic finish. And that is the 2025 set. So there's 12 cars. 2 of them are already been produced in the Gold Series, you know, being the Dale Earnhardt and the Chase Elliott. The Sundrop late model was produced in the Gold Series, but it was not the liquid color variant or metallic finish or whatever they want to coin it as. So, fantastic Advent calendar. It's basically a bonus wave for dorks like me. Knocked it out of the park, man. The exclusives are so cool, man. I was hoping there'd be a RFK, exclusive paint scheme, because they run so many different Kroger cars. So that's at least 2 to 4 Kroger cars that are going to get made in 2025. One of them being the Cinnamon Toast Crunch car from Buescher. That was a dope looking car. The Cottonelle Brad Keselowski car has already been made. Did a diecast review on that. I think the Allgaier alternate paint scheme, that one was really out of left field. I had no idea they were going to put a Chastain in this wave, so that's really cool. And how about the freaking Corey Heim truck diecast, man? I've been hooting and hollering forever. Get a freaking Corey Heim diecast made in 164. It's ridiculous how many wins this cat has. They'll make all these other diecasts, but they won't make a freaking Corey Heim truck. So that was really cool to see that. The Williams Sawalich Supra, I mean, just out of left field. You just don't expect it. Fantastic wave. Fantastic. Is it better than the other two ones? I'm going to stew on that for a little bit. I'm going to think about it because, you know, recency bias. I don't know. Because we do have, I think, one less exclusive this year. But, I mean, the exclusives in this freaking pack are amazing. So I'm going to stew on that one for a bit. Again, they're available right now at Circle B. I don't know when mine will be in. Hopefully it'll be in soon. And whatever it does, what we're going to do, fellas, if you got to the point of this video, I just want to say thank you, by the way. What we're going to do the diecast haul, right? And then I'm going to make a separate video. So you'll be able to enjoy the diecast haul. We're not going to be opening up the advent calendar, but you'll be able to experience, you know, me opening it up if you want. But we're going to do a separate video. And it's going to have all the spoiler alerts and all kinds of, you know, hooting and hollering on there. So that way you don't get spoiled on the advent calendar. And I'm going to be doing a full unboxing video like I did last year. Last year's video was like 50 minutes long, so it's going to be an experience. Anyways, we'll do that one. And then I'm going to do individual diecast reviews of each. So we're going to do unboxing it from the haul, and then we're going to do actually doing the advent calendar day by day because I want to check that out. And then we're going to do diecast reviews. But what I'm going to also do is I'm going to make sure to put a mystery thumbnail on the diecast reviews, so no one's gonna get spoiled. Even the title for the videos, it'll be like advent calendar car or diecast number 1, diecast number 2. No one's gonna get spoiled on my videos unless they click on it and watch like 3 minutes into it. Then they'll, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're a subscriber to the channel and you're worried about being spoiled on the car, you don't have to worry about it. I got y'all covered. Last year, I made a goof up, and I put the cars in the thumbnails. Y'all didn't like that, and hey, course correct, right? Made some changes, and y'all seem to be okay with that. So don't be mad at me for making this video. You're going to see a lot of people doing Instagram posts. That's where I found it. You're going to see it all over. So I'm trying to do it in a way that, hey, I can please the people that don't want to be spoiled, quote unquote, and then I can also please the people who, hey, I want to see it because I want to see it, you know. So that's kind of the strategy, if you will. But yeah, really excited stuff. I've been waiting all year for the freaking advent calendar line. I literally wait all freaking year for it, and this year's got postponed a little bit, I think, because you had kind of the delay, so to speak, from spring to early summer, where a lot of diecasts weren't getting, you know, shipped out or whatnot. I think that kind of might have slowed it up a little bit. And then you add in the fact that maybe they made a strategic decision to push it back a little bit further, because I do think it's a lot better releasing it late October than late August, early September, or whenever they did it last year. So I think that's a good decision. Releasing it closer to the holiday time, I think that's a good choice. So all in all, fantastic, man. Absolutely can't wait to be able to do a video on it, unbox them. I want them freaking truck diecast so much. Thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That was awesome, man. I've been waiting all year to see the freaking advent calendar. I've been thinking about it in my head, like what diecasts are going to be in there. Okay, we're going to have a couple of Supras, maybe. We're going to have a couple trucks, but who? You have no idea. Thank you all for watching the video. Have a blessed one, everybody. Diecastbuffet signing off.